Well, my name is Gilda Ferran, and my husband and I, Larry, have been attending Berkeley Chapel for, I guess we're about 9 years now. Orphans' Hands is an organization that provides shelter, homes, food, clothing, education for at-risk youth in Moldova, Ukraine area, both. I got connected with Orphans' Hands through Linda Bauer, who started the organization. She had adopted children herself. She attends here regular at Berkeley Chapel. And I started helping her go through the clothes, sort the clothes, and then she wanted to step down, so she asked me to take over. Philip Cameron and his wife, they adopted a young child out of Ukraine, I believe it was, and they saw the need. They saw how young teens were being sex trafficked over there, and they just stepped in. They created the Orphans' Hands organization, and they provide food, shelter, clothing, education for these kids to keep them off the streets, to give them a life. All of this teaching and under the guidance of Jesus Christ. These young kids they're sex trafficked at the age of 16 when they have no hope, when they have nobody to take care of them. The orphanages send them out at the age 16, take them to the nearest town and say, good luck. And this is where, and the sex traffickers, they're right there waiting for them. They are right there ready to scoop them up. I've got a job for you. I've got some, I can take care of you. And Orphans' Hands says, wait a minute, we have a better plan. We'll put you in a home. We'll get you an education. We'll teach you about Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. We'll give you a real hope, a real life. And that's what they do. You can't help but want to be part of that organization. To be able to be part of the organization who gives, gifts to children who never had a Christmas gift. And as we were bringing the gifts to these kids, and we had them all in the room, and we were letting them open their gifts, there was 4 young kids, teenagers in the back. And, they kind of opened their bag and then closed it back up, and they were just sitting there. And so I walked up, me and my jovial self walked up there, and I said, let's open it. Dig out this stuff. Aren't you going to love it? And the young kid opened it up, showed me, and then closed it back up and just sat back down again. I said, okay. So I backed off, and I asked Andre, who is the leader of the orphanage, I said, did they not like it? Did we not do right? What's the deal? And he said to me, and there's 4 of them, and he says to me, 3 of them were actually saved from sex trafficking. They were used and abused. And one of them was physically abused by her family. And he said, they're broken. They're broken and they're damaged. I felt so bad for them. They open this gift and it's like they're not worthy to have the stuff that's inside. To see that as a mom, to see that, a child thinking they're not worthy to open up a gift. To anybody who wants to get involved, there's so much you can do to help at Orphans' Hands and within the organization. It changes your life as much as it changes other people's lives. There's not enough words to thank Berkeley Chapel for everything that they've donated, all their financial support for this Orphans' Hands organization. There's a few people who are constantly out there buying brand new clothes and bringing in bags of them. I appreciate it. I have the best volunteers in the world helping me out every Tuesday or every first Tuesday of the month that I can't thank them enough, and I can't thank you enough. The world is such a better place because of the Berkeley Chapel family.